What up, what up, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS, and welcome back to another Madden 25 online rank match on the Xbox One. And today, we have the Cincinnati Bengals going up against the Miami Dolphins. Now, the Dolphins are one of those sneaky teams that are definitely better with the overall shows. They're a good Madden team. I definitely consider them, you know, like a very, very good underrated team. But I mean, let's not make any mistake about it. I definitely have the advantage. You know, the Bengals offense really isn't that great, but their defense is amazing. You know what I mean? Their defense is phenomenal. I'm definitely, you know, hoping that their defense can come through for me and make a couple of plays for me without me even having to do anything. That's just how vicious this defense is. And right there, I mean, I'm holding ball hawk. I'm right there behind them, but I get absolutely no animation, no type of turnaround, like nothing. I got it, nothing on that. Right here, again, I'm in the midst of struggling. You know, I've been posting a couple losses lately because I've been losing at this point. You know what I mean? I've been struggling a lot. 4th and 2, he decides to go for it, and thankfully we get a huge big hit and we drop the pass. We force a drop pass right there. Just the struggles continue for me on offense. He did pitch it back, but of course, the luck will have it that I did have a guy in position who looked like he could have probably made a play on the ball, but I dove mistakenly. He goes for 2 after an onside PAT, and we end up stuffing that. We do have that QB sneak Krabby Patty though. So like I was saying, man, I've just been struggling mightily during this period offensively. Defensively, I always struggle. That's nothing new. But offensively, I've really been having trouble, you know, getting it together. So I'm really hoping that it can actually turn around this game. Right here, we just get sacked right there. 4th and forever. Of course, we decide to go for it, and we get a block shed sack. My guys didn't even have enough time to get 5 yards downfield. So with luck so have it, we give up another touchdown. We're down 13-0. And, you know, Madden is a very, very mental game. It truly is. The more you play this game, the more you will understand that you have to be in a right state of mind mentally in order to play this game and be successful. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how skillful you are, if you're making bad decisions, you're not going to be able to do good. You know what I mean? If you're just like, I really believe, well, this is for me personally. You know what I mean? Other people have told me it's the same for them. It's like when you're in a slump, it's just your days go bad. Like, you know, you're knocking juice over by mistake. You know, your controller just happens to die in the middle of a play because it hasn't been charged. Your favorite TV show, for whatever reason, seems to be canceled because the president wants to give a speech and it's all over the news. You're like, what the hell is this? I'm not even watching the news channel. I'm watching VH1. What is this? It's just like a lot of things just seem to go wrong. You catch a cold out of nowhere and it's, you know, July and it's summertime, yet you catching colds out here. It just seems like everything goes wrong when Madden isn't going right. And I believe that for me. You know what I mean? When I'm doing bad in Madden, everything goes wrong. My days are going bad. My nights are going bad. So I definitely want to be able to turn around and have good fortune. Excuse me, because I hate losing. So does everybody. You know what I mean? And especially knowing that I know I'm good at the game. You know what I mean? I know I'm capable of stringing together good solid win streaks. You know what I mean? I know I could put together a 10 to 15, 20 game win streaks. I've done them before. I usually go on a big run like that 2-3 times every year. I'm not even asking for a 20 game win streak. Just give me one. You know what I'm saying? Just give me one. Like Chris Rock with the rib. I don't want the whole pack. Just give me one rib. Just give me one win right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking for much. Just one. All I want is one win, man. That's all I'm asking for. And as usual, I got to the red zone and I completely stalled out and struggled horribly. But right there, don't test the user. He is so disrespectful. Somebody, please don't give that gentleman a link to my channel because I've been struggling and he's just going to see a bunch of losses and he's going to be like, you suck. So, we got an interception, which was huge. That puts us right back in the forefront of being able to hopefully make something happen. We do get ball at halftime, so scoring here would be huge. And I'm running Philadelphia playbook. I actually think this right here was the last time I ran Philly, because I just really wasn't happy with the outcome of me playing this game. I just really felt like whenever I was running Philly, I just wasn't playing smart. You know what I mean? I would just either run too much, or I would not run enough, or I would pass too heavily, and I just really wasn't balanced whatsoever. I was really just having trouble finding what it is I wanted to do with the playbook. Like, I passed more than I ran, and that's always been okay for the most part for every year in Madden, except this year. You know what I mean? This year, I realized that running has been, a key to my success, and I got to get back to the run, which is why I ditched Philly, because I was too pass happy from that playbook. I was passing the ball way more than necessary, and I needed to just get back to running. So I think after this game, that's when I tried New Orleans with the Panthers, and that's the game I uploaded yesterday. But that passing playbook is tremendous, but their runs are horrible. You know what I mean? And that's why now, look at Hawk coming through with the interception. Whoop! Excuse me, Sonny. Sometimes, son, I got touchdowns to score. He could go. And that is the defense that I'm talking about. I had nothing to do with that. It was your stock to me and under. Hall bit down on the pass, caught an interception, and, well, of course, it was me controlling him for the pick six. So I'll take credit for the maneuvering. But for him on that interception, all him, I had nothing to do with that. And that is what a good defense will do for you. They will make plays for you just by themselves. And that play allowed us to not only get the lead, to be able to extend it to a 2-possession lead if we're able. I mean, well, it's possible. I probably would go, 4-2 if I end up scoring a touchdown here, because it's a win-win situation. If I don't get it, I'm still up 7. If I do get it, I'm up 2 possessions. So, we just have an opportunity to expand our lead here, and that right there will be great. So here we go with the toss plays. It's the one play out of Philadelphia playbook I absolutely love. I wish I could take that play with me anywhere. You know what I mean? I love that play right there. Right here, we roll out with Josh Johnson. Don't get too much of anything. On 4th down right here, notice I have somebody cutting off over to the left. I had him open. I just precisioned it wrong. And that's what I mean by when things are not going your way, you just start making bad mistakes like that without even noticing. I should have known there's somebody above him. You don't pass precision up. You know what I mean? I needed to pass precision to the side or down in the way, and it was an easy 1st down, but I just made a bad decision. And things like that just seems to happen more often than not. You know what I mean? Where you're just making these little mistakes, and they're causing you the outcome of the game. And, there's a lot of little things just like that where you make mistakes, and, you'll see yourself making that little mistake, 5-6 times in one game, where you got all these little mistakes, combining themselves together. Right here, he hits me with the fake field goal. Looked like I was right in position, right? I stood there in case it was a fake field goal, but that right there was completely my fault. You should never come out in field goal block when they come out in a field goal, because for one, you're never going to block it. So there's no choice, don't even try it. You know what I mean? There's no opportunity to even block it. So why even try? You're not going to block it. You're never going to block a field goal. So what's the point? You're coming out in field goal block. And look at my guy not even reacting to that pass. And he caught me in a fake field goal to score a touchdown, which was big. If I either stopped him or if he kicked the field goal, it still would have been a field goal opportunity for me to regain the lead. And I've had no problems being able to get myself into field goal territory. I've just been struggling once I get there. So right here, kind of, dinking and dunking my way down the field, trying to get into these end zone. You know what I mean? I've been working my way downfield, but just struggling once I get in good territory. And that right there needs to change. With the running being way more difficult on next gen than it is current gen, I just can't even rely on runs, like I did a lot in current gen for me to get in the end zone. You know what I mean? Now I really need to focus on practicing on a package for me. Once I get in the goal line, these are the 4 to 6 plays I'm going to run that's going to help me get in the end zone. Like right here, 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. Run play goes nowhere. We try a toss. Block shed right there that loses me 5 yards. So now I'm further than when I started. We drop a touchdown pass right there. And then on 4th and goal, because I feel like I need touchdowns, not field goals, in order for me to win. I throw a 4-yard pass when I need 10. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of things just not seem to be going my way. And it always seems to happen when you're struggling. You know what I mean? But the monstrous defense that I got going on, as I get punched in the face right there for an extra 40 yards, 50 yards at the game right there. The defense still has me with an opportunity, but it's going to be tough considering it's about 2 minutes left. If we can hold him to a field goal or something, that would be big. But he scores immediately. You know, I do a run commit, and he comes out passing the ball. He went for 2, so now I'm down 2 scores. I still have all 3 of my timeouts. So if I can score quickly, I still somewhat have an opportunity. It's not likely, but it's still there. You know what I mean? I still have a shot. So here we go, trying to move downfield. We hit him with the skinny. And again, I'm moving the ball downfield. You know, I'm able to get myself in good positions, good territories. You know, here I go again right here, getting myself within the red zone. And this is where I've been struggling a lot. And right there, I throw an interception. But look at this thing. It's a fumble. And thankfully, we end up recovering. Still keeping hope alive. You know what I mean? Still giving me an opportunity, even though I struggle from this side of the field mightily. If I score every time I'm in the red zone, I wouldn't even be in this position. You know what I mean? I made it here, 2-3 times already, and I didn't score no touchdowns up to this point. Right here, wide open in the back of the end zone. We end up scoring. So we're down 7. We go for the onside. We don't get it. Of course we don't, right? But we still have all 3 of our timeouts. So we still have somewhat of an opportunity to make something happen. Last time in a running situation, he passed the ball, so I figured he was going to do the same. So I stayed off of the hit stick. Off of the run commit. 3rd down right here. He draws back. He calls a run. We stuff it. 4th down. All of our time we were expecting a punt, but he decides to go for it. If we stop him here, that's big. We're on the 50-yard line, but he converts it, and we end up losing the game. The struggles continued. After this, I ditched the playbook. Really felt like I wasn't in the right state of mind to be running that playbook. And I tried out New Orleans after that, which led me to pistol, which I'm running now. So that's the end of the game, guys. These games are hard to watch, man, knowing I blew it. I'm not scoring when I need to score, and it sucks, man. I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.